the barangay captains ABC of the district of Mandurriao. They had some concerns as to the request. Initially, that's why they were not able to submit this to us for agenda. But their fiesta will be already on November 21, 2025 from 1 p.m. onward. So the roads that they're requesting to be closed is the portion of Oñate de Leon Street, Guzman Hesena Street, and Pali Benedicto Street, Mandurriao, Iloilo City on November 21, 2025 from 1 p.m. onwards, Madam Chair. It is the intention of this representation to pass this matter on the floor. I move for the suspension of the House rules as the number of readings required and the number of days required for the deliberation of this ordinance. So move, Madam Chair.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, rules are suspended.
As you can see, this is the traffic management plan of this event, the annual fiesta for the district of Mandurriao. So the adjacent roads will continue to be of use for the riding public, Madam Chair. There are no objections. I move for the passage of the proposed ordinance temporarily closing to vehicular traffic the portion of the streets previously mentioned on November 21, 2025 at 1 p.m. onwards in connection to the celebration of its annual district and religious fiesta by the Association of Barangay Captains District of Mandurriao. So move, Madam Chair.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, motion is carried.
Madam Chair, the second item on the floor, would like to thank the presiding officer for certifying this as urgent, Madam Chair. As to the title thereof, I was approached by Councilor Akap, and he has suggested that the term groups will also be included. So in case there are groups involved and not just individuals. So we will incorporate that in the title, Madam Chair, for all the individuals or groups behind this series of incidents, Madam Chair. So in relation to this resolution, Madam Chair, I'd like to implore the body, because time is of the essence here. The essential components of the salient points basically is we'd like to aid the ICPO in the investigation, not only relying with RACU and their offices within the ICPO, but also to tap the other agencies which have the capabilities to handle bomb threats done through digital or mobile platforms. No? So for instance, NTC is in charge with telcos for SMS and calls. Threats done by use thereof, they can help. While the ITC or the Department of Information Communications Technology can help track threats that were done through social media, Madam Chair. Of course, the NBI is also involved. And the Meta, which is the mother company of Facebook, which was the mechanism used in many of the threats perpetrated recently, will also be asked to participate, Madam Chair. So, I don't know if there are questions or inquiries? If there being none, Madam Chair.
Before that, Councilor Cabaluna, my only concern is that you need to spell out the abbreviations, kaya dapat sa title na spell out tanan.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Sa final,
they're spelled out also in but you want it in the title, Madam Chair?
Dapat sa title.
Okay, Madam Chair. So we will spell out the acronyms in the title as instructed, Madam Chair.
Yes. Councilor Parcon, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, this is not an objection, but only clarification. A total 28 bomb threats you mentioned earlier, Western Visayas, or this is Iloilo City alone?
As of November 12, since November 12 and as of yesterday, total of 28, 23 according last 2 days. Ang 20 diri sa syudad.
Because I remember.
Ang 8 ara sa Agua. Pero still, province of Iloilo.
But can we just specify?
Yes, Madam Chair. We will, Madam Chair. The second were asked will be amended to specify what among the 28 is here in Iloilo City, Madam Chair. Some schools have more than 3, like isa, tiyo patatlo na, Madam Chair.
And actually, one suggestion is as regards to the title pertaining to bomb threats in the city of Iloilo, if hindi na lang i-include ang individuals and groups, but mas okay magpuro kung
Who is behind?
for title pala, if malipot lang, in order to determine when ay bomb threats in the city of Iloilo, if ang wala na, or period.
Okay, Madam Chair.
Because if that's it, dala naman na ang individuals and groups mo. So para maglipot na lang, since there's need to spell out the departments, siguro if just a suggestion na if, as regards to the title, and also should we include telco companies as well, or di na kinaklan kay may ara ng NCC and DICT.
Kahapon, based sa pag-istorya naman sa telco, kung ang NTC ang magmando sila, they will follow. Pero kung requestonta sila without NTC, hindi sila, unless there's a court order. So NTC gid ang regulating agency.
Thank you. That's all, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, may
Thank
amenable to the proposed amendments.
Thank you.
So, Madam Chair, there are no objections, and we'd like to thank the body for accommodating this, and also the good Councilor Ganson, for initiating the privilege speech. I move for the passage of a resolution requesting the Department of Information Communications Technology, the National Telecommunications Commission, the META, and the National Bureau of Investigation to render immediate technical assistance to the ICPO or the Iloilo City Police Office in the conduct of investigation pertaining to bomb threats in the city of Iloilo. So move, Madam Chair.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, the resolution is approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
With no more items in the other matters, we will now proceed to the closing prayer.
For the closing prayer, may I address Councilor De La Liana.